Hello, everybody. Welcome to King of the Mountain podcast, where we talk all things wrestling. I'm your host, Jeff Norvell, and I haven't done this in quite a while, quite a few months actually. Uh, just been crazy busy with life. Um, yeah, work all the time, and I got kids, family, all that stuff. So it just been crazy busy. But I want to get a little caught up here on wrestling things. Talk about recent events, trying to catch up on everything that uh, has been going on in the world of wrestling. First off, I watched All Out. I watched Clash at the Castle. Both good shows. If you ask me, I think All Out was better wrestling all the way around. Every match was insane. Then you want to talk about the fallout of what happened. You got the hashtag staying with Kenny in the Bucks or hashtag staying with Punk. I That might be one. I'm not even sure. I'm telling you right now, I stand with Punk. As much as I love Kenny in the Bucks, what? Why are you getting so defensive, Kenny? Young Bucks. Punk called you out for what it was. Excuse me. You apparently were spreading lies, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna leave Punk over you guys because he's got proof of things with Cabana. He said it himself. There's no reason for him to lie, honestly. So this is what it is. You guys got all pissy, got all defensive. It's whatever. In the end, I hope this does not bring down AEW. You guys, AEW has a great wrestling. I don't know how you want to say it, but they're just a great wrestling business, and what they do, what they put on. But I digress. Anyways, Clash at the Castle, pretty good show. I enjoyed it. Not as good as All Out, like I said. Um, Drew and Roman, good match for what it was. I still not happy with the ending. Uh, it is what it is. I had a discussion with, I got the guy that was here on the first episode, Andy. Huge Roman lover. I made the comment that, Roman can't win without help. I know it's booked that way. I get it, but how can you defend a title reign when he can't win legitimately? His comeback was Flair with the Horseman. Yeah, I get that, but yeah, I don't know. It's different. Flair, you can't put Roman on Flair's level. You just can't. You can't put the Usos or this new Us uh, on the Four Horsemen's level. You can't. They're two different levels. Um, anyways, um, let's see here. My last little 15-minute, I think it was. Um, Podcast, I guess you could say, whatever it was. I talked about Vince McMahon, the whole thing of him, the allegations coming out where he had money, uh, and they found that out, and he was spending money to shut people up. And I said that would be the downfall of him. That it was done. Andy did not think so. He thought he could get out of it like he always has because he's Vince Kennedy McMahon, damn it, And no, I didn't think so. He was done, and I was right. He stepped down, and then which eventually led to him retiring, and then Triple H, aka Paul Levesque, who, if you know him personally, call him Paul. I do not know him personally, so I will call him Triple H out of respect for him. But anyways, Triple H, Stephanie, and Nick Khan took over right before SummerSlam. And you could see that Triple H was doing the booking at SummerSlam, which, by the way, I, myself, my wife, Andy, and his wife, we all were all at SummerSlam. Um, an insane venue, I must say. Like, it's huge. If you've never been there, it's huge. Great stadium. Wish I could have stayed one day longer to see Ric Flair's last match, but that's another subject. Anyways, SummerSlam. Overall, good card. Wasn't too bad. I was not pleased with the outcome, obviously. I'm a huge Brock Lesnar fan. I've loved him since day one. Uh, when he, debuted, um, I know he wrestled some dark matches with Shelton, but I remember him coming out with Jesse Ventura. I was like, man, that guy's gonna be big, and he has been. But anyways, SummerSlam, good match or good card overall. Nashville is great. If you've never been, go. There are different breed of people down there. Um, Man, so much has happened. WrestleMania, which night one was great for me. Night two, not so much. Um, but yeah, it's been crazy, crazy, crazy world in wrestling right now. They're obviously WWE getting rid of NXT UK, bringing. I think I heard NXT Europe. Which what the hell's the difference between Europe and UK? I know, like, I get it. What you're gonna say, Obviously, UK is just UK. Europe's a whole continent. Whatever. I don't really care. But why unify titles if you're just still gonna still gonna have NXT Europe? Just change the look of the titles, which I also heard a rumor. Going to circle around here, or didn't hear a rumor. I read it that Triple H is looking to make some title changes, design wise, which I'm super excited about because these um, giant belt buckles, as I call them, with the Universal and the WB title, they're horrendous. I've hated them since The Rock debuted the one when he stole that one from CM Punk, but that's another story for another time. It's a 2014, I believe. Um, anyways, uh, man, the United States title is god ugly. Intercontinental title is even worse. That's got to be the ugliest belt I've ever seen in my life. Um, anyways, but them unifying the titles on NXT, um, smart move for putting the women's title on Mandy. Mandy is gold right now. I'm a huge Mandy fan, obvious reasons. Outside of, she's a good wrestler, but easy on the eyes. Don't necessarily agree with putting the titles on Braun Breaker. That is. I honestly I can't say I've ever seen one of his matches, so I can't really give that an honest. I don't know. Like, I guess I suppose I should probably watch a match or two of his. But Tyler Bates, man, I've seen his matches, and that man can wrestle like no other. His match with shit, what the hell's his name? Um, Damn it, His name's Butch now. It's stupid. I can't think of his name. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Pardon my dead air here, but anyways, but his match with Butch, I should say, whatever his name was. I will look it up. And anyways, he man, that was insane. Absolutely loved that match between them, and was really hoping for him to have uh, those titles, and carry NXT for a while. Pete Dunne. How did I not remember Pete Dunne? Anyways, yeah, his match with Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's an insane wrestler. And like I said, Tyler Bates insane. He could carry NXT. He could do it easily. But for some reason they want Braun. I think Braun could go to the main roster. Braun could legitimately walk in and beat Roman. I think, even though I haven't seen a match of his, I really have no room to talk here. But he, I don't know. They built him up so much in NXT. That's what I feel. I mean, they got Roman beating Brock, bullshit. Roman beating Drew, bullshit. Um, they're supposed to be separating those titles, which good because this fucking shit's boring. The Roman, uh, God, it's so bad. I know. Like I watched Raw for the first time last week, not this past Monday, but the week last week's Monday. For the first time, like from beginning to end. That was the first time I watched it in years, years. Um, because it's been so bad. This Vince McMahon booking, Vince McMahon shoving guys like Roman down our throats. It sucked. It was so bad. I was watching and loving NXT for what it was until Vince took over. Once Vince took over NXT, I stopped watching NXT. It was god awful. I didn't want to watch it anymore because I knew Vince was going to fucking throw it down the trash, and that's exactly what it did. And calling up guys from NXT and having, change your name. Fucking Pete Dunne to Butch. What the hell kind of name change is that? Tommaso Ciampa to just Ciampa. Uh, this whole theory to Austin theory to theory. Some people like, some people don't. I don't like it. Glad he got his name back. Vince just, I don't know. I'm glad he's gone because he was so out of touch with the wrestling world, the fans. But for what he did, I mean, the man was a genius. He gave us what we have now. If it was not for Vince Kennedy McMahon, we wouldn't have what we have now. We wouldn't have the WCW, the ECW. We wouldn't have AEW. We wouldn't have ROH. Like none of that. So thank you, Vince. Yes, thank you. But you should have left 15 years ago. Maybe not 15, at least 10 years ago. You should have left. You should have just handed over the reins to Steph, to Tripp, to, I don't even know who was in charge back then, but just hand it over. Because you were out of touch then. You were out of touch now. I'm glad you're gone. Just stay gone. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I continue to watch. I'm going to be watching Raw, SmackDown. Hopefully, they keep getting better and better. I hope this whole thing with Punk in AEW. Excuse me. Oh, just got off work, so I'm tired. But I hope this thing with Punk and AEW. I hope it's water under the bridge. Honestly, I hope it's a work. I don't think it is. I think it's legit. But I hope it's a work. And we'll see. I tell you what, though, I knew it was a work with MJF. I knew that from the get go. But the way they did it with MJF, insane. I knew it was MJF when he walked out. I had fucking goosebumps up and down my arms. Man, that was so good. The casino match and MJF and the whole thing with Punk. I saw that little media thing. I watched the whole thing with Punk and Tony Khan, and I did not know that was Moxley's first clean pin in 15 months. I think they said, like, that's impressive, and for, like Punk said, for Mox to do that for Punk, and Punk did it for Mox 2 weeks ago. Says a lot about those two, the respect they have for each other. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, all good things in the end. I don't want to see AEW go down the drain for this. I hope they can make it. I hope it's a work. I hope they can just build off this, make it for just because they're getting a lot of publicity. Obviously, maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. If it is, fucking, they got everybody going. I tell you what. If it's not a work and it's legit, fuck, man. I hope they don't go down. I hope they don't. AEW is what WWE needs. WWE needs AEW to compete. WWE needed WCW. And we had those Monday Night Wars that were just insanely good. And unfortunately, WCW just went down the fucking drain. And I don't want that to happen to AEW. AEW needs to go back to what they were, how they started. Like TNA. TNA was fucking amazing when they started. When they built that fucking company from the ground up off the X Division. The X Division back. You had Styles, Sanjay, Jay Lethal, Motor City Machine Guns. Amazing Red, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian. The list goes on and on. Joe, and then they pulled WCW and Hogan in, and these old timers who, yeah, it was nice seeing them. Main Event Mafia was fucking insane. It was amazing what they did. But outside of that, man, like, they just kind of fell apart, and I'm afraid that's where AEW is going to go, and I do not want to see that. AEW needs WWE. WWE needs AEW. The Forbidden Door, that was fucking awesome. I watched the whole pay-per-view. I loved it. We could get a Forbidden Door #2 and have a three-way dance with fucking New Japan, AEW, WWE. Dude, could you imagine the ratings from that? Imagine the ratings. Imagine we got fucking, who's the New Japan champ, Jay White, which is another belt that's god awful. But I digress. Jay White. Imagine Jay White versus, I'd fucking slap that title back on Finn, slap that title on Styles. Either one of those guys, or fucking WWE title, Universal title, Styles, Balor, Jay White, Fatal 4-Way. You throw Adam Cole, baby, in there with the AEW title. Fatal 4-Way, right there. Boom. Oh my God, that would be insane. The history between those four. So good. So good. Then you could have a triple threat match. The Shield, Seth, Roman, Mox. Like, that would be insane. Um, Man, the list goes on and on. Oh, shit. I apologize for that. Um, the list goes on and on of the matches. The Usos versus FTR. Or fuck that. The Usos versus the Lucha Bros. That would be insane. Fucking insane. The Usos versus the Bucks would be insane. The Usos versus Jurassic Express, who I know broke up, unfortunately. I think it's stupid. Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, great tag team. Fuck what they're doing with that. Stupid. Anyways, that would be insane. Uh, Man, there's just so many matches that could happen if they did that. And the money. And you can make that you can make that a 2 or 3 day event and still make a shit ton of money and make so many matches and let them have the time, especially if you did 3 days. Could you imagine a 3 day event for fucking Forbidden Door where you have all three companies? It'd be amazing. Fucking amazing. But, anyways, I digress. I'm going to try and get on here every day, guys. I don't know if anybody's going to be listening to this, but we'll see. Maybe if I can get on here every single day, talk about different things. I definitely want to do like Forbidden Door, matches that we haven't seen that I would love to see, fantasy matches, shit like that. Talk about belts, talk about pay per views, greatest pay per views, talk about fucking uh, damn anything, everything. What could have been, what should have been. Um, what Vince did wrong with shit back in the day, but hindsight's 2020. Love to get into all of that. So hopefully I'm going to try and get into this every day. If not every other day, maybe 2, 3 times a week. I'm gonna try and get on here every day. Get a maybe get this motherfucker going. So, anyways, thank you for listening to King of the Mountain podcast. I will hopefully be back tomorrow. Y'all have an amazing day.